Good morning and welcome back to my channel. I'm really sorry if you can hear the wind throughout this clip. It is so windy today and it's so noisy. It is Saturday morning and I have a 48-hour online exam starting on Monday. So this weekend I'm gonna do a little bit of revision. I'm not gonna go crazy because it is an open book online exam, but I do want to refamiliarize myself with the content beforehand, practice applying it a bit, and just all round make myself feel a bit more prepared. So I thought I'd film a little extra kind of vlog. It's not going to be a weekly vlog, obviously, it's more of a weekend vlog, but I thought it would be useful to show you how I do prepare for my exams, how I plan for my exams, and I thought that that's what I would talk about first. So as you probably know, because I've shown it so many times, I keep track of all of my deadlines, all of my uni work using Notion, and this video is actually sponsored by Notion, which is very exciting because I've been using them for digital planning for years now. If you haven't heard of Notion before, it's an amazing, easy to use platform that allows you to track, plan, and do all of your work in the same space. So whether that's your uni work, your professional work, a side hustle, a project. And with it being January, I have also been doing a little bit of 2023 goal setting on Notion too, which I will show you as well. What I've always loved about Notion is that it's completely customizable, as I have never found a paper planner that is actually the right layout for me, as I'm always trying to plan so many different things at once. I'm trying to plan my social media work, I'm trying to plan my uni work, and they all require slightly different planning techniques. But with Notion, as I'm literally making the layouts myself, they're completely tailored to what I need. And Notion is also great if you want to collaboratively plan anything. For example, if you've got a group project at uni, or if you and your friends want to help each other stay on track and commit to your 2023 goals, you can share and collaborate on those pages together. In this video though, I thought I would just take you through some of the pages that I found most academically helpful last semester and that I will be absolutely bringing into 2023 with me. So firstly, starting with this page, I don't really know what to call it, but this page is single-handedly responsible for keeping me on top of my uni work. It's this big table that I've made on Notion, and across the top we have my different modules, and down on the left we have the week of the semester. And every week I will go onto my uni portal website, not really sure what you call it, and I will write down what lectures I have, if I've got any seminars, and the reading and the work that I need to do for those contact hours. And I found that splitting my to-do list up on a weekly basis has really helped me stay on top of my work, as opposed to if I just had one long general to-do list. And I also use this page as a sort of central hub for all of my uni work. As you may notice, I've got a few highlighted things here and links to other pages. So the yellow highlights are how I indicate the work that I still need to do. So as you can see, that is mostly my dissertation stuff. And then I highlight my deadlines on this table in orange, so they stand out, and they're also linked to my general deadlines page. And this is a calendar that I've inserted onto Notion on a separate page, and it helps me clearly see when those deadlines are. So these are the ones I've just had in January. There's my exam on Monday, and I've got a few coming up in February as well. Another example is on week 7, I've got reading for my essay, and this is a link to a separate page which has that reading list on it. And I've just made a a blank version of this for semester 2. As you can see, I'm a big fan of a checklist on Notion. My pages are quite minimalistic, but they're very practical. Finally, I'll just show you how I've planned my 2023 goals, but I am going to blur out my specific goals because I feel like that's kind of private. So firstly, I have written down my overall goals, and I've split this up into the different elements of my life. So I've got university, I've got social media, I've got health and fitness, family and friends, and other. Then further down the page, I've got my action plan, and this is the actions that I need to take in order to achieve those goals, and it's split into the same segments. So how this works is, for example, if my overall goal for university was to graduate with a first, my action plan would be to continue to do my 9 to 5 routine in uni, but make sure to have 1 day off a week, keep on top of my uni work on a weekly basis, etc, etc. And I've written out all the different steps for all of my different goals in this action plan. So if you're interested in doing some planning for the new year, or you want to get on top of your uni work, then you can get started with Notion for free if you click the link in my description, and I highly recommend that you do. As you've probably seen through the last montage of clips, the way that I've decided to go about revising for this exam is by compiling all the overview information into a table. So I've been going through my notes, and that is what I'll be doing for the rest of the weekend, going through the lecture slides and going through the reading and anything extra that I need to look at to understand the information, and compiling it into a big table. So much longer. Good evening, it is around 8 o'clock and I thought I'd just do a little recap of my day because I feel like the montages always look super productive, but the reality is that I really didn't feel very productive today. I found it really hard motivating myself to do any revision, even though my exam is literally on Monday. But I think firstly, online exams are a bit of a weird one because they are open books, so it's hard to get myself to do the revision when I know that I could technically just do the work during the exam. And secondly, as the day was going on, I was just realizing that actually the best preparation that I could probably do for this exam is just to take it chill and relax a bit, because it feels like I've been absolutely non-stop for at least a week and a half now, which I know isn't a long amount of time, but I've literally just finished all of my deadlines this week, and yesterday I had a really intense long day. I was shooting something really exciting that will be coming out in a few months' time, but it was a whole new experience and took the whole day. So I'm just feeling a little bit drained at the moment, and if I continue to feel drained going into the exam, then I'm gonna actually do worse regardless of how much revision I've done. So I'm gonna get an early night tonight. Sid is coming over as well, so it'll be nice to see him, and then hopefully I'll have a little bit more energy tomorrow to do some more. Good morning. No? You're not excited for a day in the library? Good morning. It is Sunday today. Sid! We're about to head to the gym and then to the library, so hopefully that combination of things is going to refocus me a bit, because I do find whenever I'm feeling like I'm in a bit of a rut or I feel a bit drained and unmotivated, changing my surroundings really helps. And I haven't actually been to the library in quite a few days now, and I also find doing a bit of exercise really helps as well, which is also something I haven't done in a while. How's your revision going?
I'm trying to do the revision that I feel like I need to do. However, the more I do, the more I think that I don't need to do this for it, if that makes sense.
Right.
I feel like I'm doing too much because I feel like I've already done the work in lectures.
Yeah, this is what I was saying yesterday. It's really hard to know what to do in terms of revision for a 48-hour exam when you spent the whole semester learning the module anyway and all of those materials are available to you. But I'm just going to continue doing that table that I started yesterday and looking over all of the theories and trying to apply them to the different parts of the exam question. 10 and I'm about to head to bed, so of course I'm gonna end this vlog here. As I showed you earlier, I got to a point with my revision table which I was happy with, and I felt like I'd sufficiently covered everything that I was missing before and that I couldn't really remember correctly or understand fully. And even though I know it doesn't look like I've done tons of work in this video, I feel sufficiently prepared now, and that is all that matters at the end of the day. It's about quality, not quantity. I don't think I've mentioned this, but my exam actually starts at 2 o'clock tomorrow, so I do have the morning to revise as well, although I think I'm actually going to spend it going to the gym and getting a few food bits, preparing myself in other ways for the exam. But that will be in the next vlog, which is going to be the usual weekly vlog style. I do hope that you've still enjoyed this little weekend study vlog though, and if you have, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for all kinds of content like this. Make sure to also follow my Instagram and my TikTok for lots more content, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!